Hey everyone, Angelo here, homeless filmmaker in LA. Been living in my car for, I don't know what, like 19 months now? I just realized in 3 full months, so by the end of October, so Julio, Agosto, Septiembre, Octubre, okay, 4 months. It'll be 2 years since I moved into my car, so probably not gonna be much improvement with the whole pandemic and everything by then, so I wonder how that's gonna work out. This is just nuts. It's so surreal. I had a very strange and unfortunate but an uncomfortable mix-up lately regarding all this stuff with the pandemic. Holy crap, my hair looks like a spider web or something being blown in it. It is hot, and I got the fan going over here. My hair has never been this long in my adult life, but so without going into any details on the movie, it was something I wanted to work on for a while. Pandemic shut it down recently. It was going to start production again, and then I saw that LA is like the #1 spot in the country for infections, and even though Florida has like twice the people of LA, LA is already very close to having more infections, and I'm like, man, I don't feel good about this, about working on this thing. I would love to normally. This would be such an incredible opportunity. So the other week I heard about it, I heard about it ramping up production again, and initially I was on, but then I said, I'm sorry, I don't feel comfortable doing this. I have anxiety about it, with total respect to the production. It just, I can't, I'm not gonna feel comfortable even with all the safety protocols, because there's so much going on you can't control, and people are tired, and then on top of that you have to go off the film set to do stuff. So many times I've worked on film sets where I had to deliver stuff or pick up stuff. So yeah, I said that, didn't hear anything back, thought that was that, okay. Then I got a message a day or two ago saying, hey, here's what's going on with the production and stuff, and can you give us some info about, when you're free and everything? We're gonna try and work this out with everybody. I'm like, huh? I realized pretty quickly though, like right away, I'm like, holy crap, this person must not have gotten my message, because I know there was a big group chat going on. And I sent an individual one. I didn't want to send it to the whole group, saying, you know what, I'm sorry, I can't do this. And so this person must have just not seen it. So I'm like, oh man, now I feel so bad. This person thought I was on board all week and didn't think to look for someone to replace me. And also I felt bad. I'm like, wow, if I really wanted to, I could work on the movie now. But I also would be like, well, what if he finds my old message, but I'm like, well, if he found that and if I was still on, whatever. But I don't want to be a person who goes back and forth, if I'm not sure about something. So, I was kind of miserable, thinking, oh man, what do I do? And now this person going out of their way to try and accommodate everyone on the shoot. But, infections are going so high, not just in LA, but all the surrounding areas too, surrounding states even. I'm like, this is just not good. I mean, I may very well be fine if I get infected, but it's the fact that I could spread it to 10 other people who could spread it to 1,000, So I just, I thought about it for an hour or two. I'm like, shit, what do I say? I feel so bad now that he's really trying, and he didn't see my message, obviously, so, I put it very respectfully. I said, well, I'm so sorry. I thought you saw this. I didn't know you were, I'm sorry because I thought you were already looking for someone else. I didn't know you're still considering me, but, with great respect, I have anxiety about having this. Even when I go to the store or something, I get anxiety. So now I'm finally, I guess, officially off the production, but it's very tough and surreal, and just thinking, man, it could be another 6 months or more, and I don't know how I'm gonna get through all this. I've been working like a maniac, like a fiend here at this beautiful venue. So first of all, I want to tell people you can support this venue just by watching the live streams they have here. This place is called Sunspace. The guy who runs it also does some of my favorite YouTube videos ever. You look up Steve Clymer, he does those videos. He does live streams here Tuesday nights called Unusual Tuesdays. Occasionally I would post stuff on Instagram, even a few videos from there where I'd play a video and then talk about it afterwards. They do live streams Unusual Tuesdays, which start around 9 p.m. Pacific, so midnight Eastern time on well, Tuesday night going into Wednesday morning. Watch those on Twitch. They have a Twitch channel, and basically the way you find it is just follow their social media, Facebook and Instagram. Follow them on there. They always put updates. And the other show is Thursday nights. They have a jazz show that they've started doing live here, because thank goodness, like, this is a place where I've been able to set up my laptop, and I've done just writing like a fiend. I've filled up not only this notebook, which I've done most of it in my car, really, with notes. It's so blown out you can't really see anything, and mostly for just one screenplay I'm working on. And then I started this other one. I outlined Adventureland, and I've been reading like 57 screenplays now. I read here on my laptop. Well, no, I read a bunch of those before here, so maybe, I don't know, 30 of those or so. And it's helped me tremendously. Stuff clicked at 52 screenplays in. When I read The Aviator from John Logan, it just helped so much. Then Superbad, I retyped it out word for word. And Adventureland, I outlined it, 19 pages. That's what I outlined in that green notebook, and that helped a ton. And then I marked down how many scenes are the genre scenes of the movie, as opposed to the B story and the C story. And that helped a ton, and now I'm just rewriting every day and not making much time for anything else. Getting better with my dissociative disorder. Anyways, it helps so much to be here, so who knows how long any of this will be here. I'm not putting a curse on it or speculating. I'm saying, like, you know, when the place, now it's shut down, and thank goodness, man, the owner lets me do it. So check out his YouTube channel. I'll link to it. You look up Steve Clymer on YouTube, or the Flex Trek Whipsnake, and also follow Sunspace on Instagram and Twitter. They might, it'd be like Sunland, Sunspace, but I'll link to them all. I've tried to link to stuff in the comments, and YouTube won't even let me put links in my own comments. I don't know what it just disappears every time. So check the description. Please look at the description, click show more on the description if you can't see all the links in the preview, and support this place. Just watch the live streams, share them, you know, because it helps a ton. And I can't believe he's letting me use this place, you know. You know, being able to write a movie here, which I'm not even onto the screenplay. I started it, but I'm outlining it just like a beat outline. And then as I was writing the screenplay, 15, 16 pages in, I was struggling a lot, and I'm like, this isn't working. Crap, I hit a brick wall. I'm wondering, what do I do? Then I went back to the outline, reworked it. I'm still reworking it. It's getting sharper, but the last few little characters I'm working out, as those are getting into sharper definition, are still, you know, it just takes time. But at least now I know how to learn it. Whereas before, I used to be just totally panicked, like I have no idea what I'm going to do. And I still panic sometimes and all that. And especially as I get out of my depersonalization, derealization disorder, I can feel more stuff, and then I feel more anxiety and everything. But still, a lot of screenplays I want to read. Sometimes I wish I had a home, but I don't really. Like, I don't, you know, just long for it. It's just, yeah, I do whatever I do. I do what I can. I've looked at jobs, just like regular jobs, like cleaning or whatever. I don't know, shit. Yeah, cleaning jobs or food preparation, warehouse and stuff. And I'm like, this is a nightmare. I wouldn't want to do this 7 in the morning to 5 in the afternoon. And that means, you know, an hour and a half of getting ready in the morning and exercising, and then coming back and the commute, and then having a very little time. I'd be exhausted physically, and then a little time to write. I'm like, why would I do that? Sabotage my writing. Yes, I could still write somehow, figure it out, maybe come here or whatever, but I don't know. For now, I'm still trying to figure out a way to survive. And it's just so surreal thinking, man, this pandemic's going to be around 6 months. That's just keep it at very, very limited. A year, maybe. And who knows if a vaccine will be out. And it's like, fine, I went through being disabled and somehow was able to keep living after that. I'll try and do this, and have screenplays written. I'd like to have maybe 3 screenplays written within a year. And each time build up my screenwriting abilities and then test the screenplays with others and get feedback and everything. And hopefully I could afford coaching. That's what I would really like, with some of the screenwriters and screenwriting instructors and coaches that I like. And I'll see. So, man, I gotta lose weight. I don't know what is wrong with me where I keep gaining weight and maybe losing a little. I don't know. Getting older, for one thing. But I exercise so much and try and limit what I eat. But also I'm not able to eat great foods, really. I'm going to try and get salads from Jack in the Box and see how that goes now that my food stamp card's going to have more money on it. Not more money, but it's just going to be recharged or reloaded, with money for the month. Like the video, subscribe, all that, and follow Sunspace on social media in the description.